allow us to reintroduce ourselves. We are the mob. Memphis over Bull. Sunday, every Sunday, right? 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m. for the most part. Today, we're talking about colors. Colors. How do you feel about colors? The many, many colors in our community, right? Because we have a long history to talk about. There are many things I don't know. The foundation is shaky, but we know what we are today and how we got here. I'll explain that. I'll also tell you how we're gonna get from here using colors, right? Colors. It's Memphis over Bull Live. Classic show, y'all. Classic show, y'all. Memphis over Bull Live, aka the mob, right? Chat Mob, holla at your boy. We on Facebook right now, and I understand that many of y'all have y'all feelings about this topic, right? Because every time we want to talk about social issues, it's always the black church, right? Or it's always single mothers, single black mothers. We need to get fathers in the home. But everybody acts like the gangs aren't here. They're a big, big part of issues that we have. Are they here to help us? Are they a big part of the solutions? That's what I want to know. I got a phone line I can open up and let you all talk about that part of it. Because it's totally against what I stand for, and that's the individual. Is this better for you? I'm talking about the individual who make up these organizations, right? Because when I read about the foundation of many of them, they were started to protect the community, like a neighborhood watch. Some of them. Some of them, the foundation is a bunch of betrayal of each other. I'm just being real, right? Right? The truth. Y'all know what we're here for, as always.
We're coming to get our check.
So, before we get to all of these colors, this is how we got to this. So this whole Kendrick Lamar and Drake thing, right, has nothing to do with the mob for the most part, but it has everything to do with the culture, right? So, and upon seeing this, Kendrick Lamar goes viral for reuniting different gang leaders for Juneteenth at his show. Right. So I was like, okay, and everybody was celebrating. I saw people online from Memphis saying things about the unification of all different colors and sets. So I was like, so that's a good thing, right? That is a good thing. Anytime that we're united for one cause, I'm all for it. I just don't see that. From all of these different colors and different sets. JA exclusive. Holla at him, Jay. Tell what we've been seeing our whole lives. Have the colors united us or divided us? Y'all tell me. Or are you too afraid to speak? You're afraid of someone who looks like you from your community harming you. Because others can speak on this issue without having fear of being confronted by their own. We know what you'll do to me for saying the wrong things. But the truth is the truth, no matter who says it. Right? So like I said, this went viral. We were all happy. Hey man, we united as one. Or were we just united on that day? Is it all hype? When the reality is many of us have lost family members to the system, to violence, and all because of these organizations. And if it wasn't primarily because of these organizations, they were a part of it. What did these organizations do when the court date came? When the funeral came? What did they do? Right? Right? See, I'm just here to say it. Are you for it or are you against it? Or are you afraid to say it? Because we still got 40, 50, 60, whatever year old men still banking. And I want to know why. Look, I'm finna lose some friends. I don't give a damn though. Y'all know where I'm from, because I'm saying, I know what you'll say to me. You can get mad all you want, but we're gonna tell you what these colors truly mean. And I'm gonna give you something better than divide and conquer. Because like I said, most of the history of these organizations have been infiltrated by the government and betrayal of each other. And it's still happening. If you look now, do you understand how many RICO charges are being given out to small organizations? And the reason why I'm totally against it now is because, hey, we don't even have figureheads to talk to anymore. It's so many different gangs now. There are organizations within the organizations, within the organizations, within the organizations who have problems and issues when the individuals really have none. Now, if you look at this picture of Kendrick, look at all the colors united, right? You all think that's for gangs, and it's really not. And I'm gonna tell you what it is. I keep alluding to something because something big and something great is coming. So, before I get to everything that I'm talking about, I got a feature from Big Seal of Orange Mound, from our city. Big Seal, he did an interview on YouTube. I forget the name of the page, right? And he's going to talk about his realization of who he was and why he joined, I believe, the Crips. He was a Crip in Memphis, right? He's old school from back in the day, from our generation, probably a little older than myself, but it's definitely the era I remember, because I remember the streets being how they are. Anyway, we're going to get to that, and I'm going to make a lot of great points. But here it is. Big Seal on banging in Memphis, and when he came to the realization of what he was really doing. Now I'll make even more points when he's done. Check this out.
When I first started gang banging, cripping, I used to stay fights and shootouts all the time with everybody. At that time, I was young. If you wasn't a neighborhood Crip, I would be in tour with you. And after so long, a lot of my friends would be like, why you be acting like that? I mean, you doing too much. So after so long, I listened, and I would try to stop. But I was doing it for so long till I couldn't stop. I actually had to just do a lot of praying and just ask God to please change me. I wanted to become the opposite person that I was. Being what I am, Crip is always in my heart, but at the end of the day, we all black. We all black folks. So, that's why I tell a lot of them, I know we got organizations, we got gangs, and I ask them, what do an organization and gang have in common? Of course I lose them there, because they all say there was a man before anything, but that's not true. Because when you was born, you wasn't a man. But I think what brings it all together is we are all black folks. We all African Americans.
All right. We all got the same struggle. Understand that. He said more. I just had to touch on that though, because that was so real. That's what I'm preaching here. But you might be against that. You might be for your set. If you are, this ain't for you. And you ain't for me and mine. I'm just being real.
So we have to understand that first. Don't go out fighting each other talking about this or ops. That man is not your ops. That man, his father look like your father. We all the same color. Some of us lighter than others, but we still the same. And I just be wanting to keep us there because as black people, as a race, we always go through murders and brutality with the police. But if you look at it, we hurt each other more than they do.
Right.
And I hate that.
Right, and I hate that. Shout out to Big Seal. I see what you said, Jay. He tried to beat you up, and you his little cousin. Seal was so about that life. See that neighborhood who we come from? You see that? It's all real. We got all real people in here, man. Right? But yeah, you know, Seal, he said he admitted to his shortcomings, right? He admitted at what he used to do. And he ain't speaking down on it. Like I'm not speaking down. I'm just asking you what you doing it for. And why we celebrating. And what we happy about. Who we helping. Y'all know Colors. Colors. Y'all know when this came out? What year did this come out, y'all? Colors. Y'all know what year that came out? 1988. The movie. The song. You know what year it is? It's 2024. This came out before we had cell phones, internet popping, social media, all of that. Now we using that on with all the new things. So we're proud of it. I'm just trying to figure out, what are we proud of? Why are we walking from so many sets? Because we got all of these organizations, all of these small organizations that are trying to unite and get the youth, get the young brothers, and get them and get some money together and try to give toys away and try to give food away. Y'all already got all of that. See how y'all talk about the church? Y'all want me to do that every week. How we want to talk about single mothers and how we want to talk about child support while you locking it up. Yeah, you love when I do that though, right? But when we talk about this, you like, man, what are they talking about, bro? That ain't for you to talk about. You ain't even affiliated. That's a bad thing? That's a bad thing? You see what I'm saying? And if you are feeling, I ain't saying that's a bad thing. I'm asking you, why? Can we have this real conversation? And are you still doing the same things that it was founded for? All right? That's all I'm asking. It's the elephant in the room. Right? Because I got, Google says a few things. If y'all don't want to talk about it, hey, I'll use Google. Because the feds, they got a whole file on every organization in the country. Every black gang, brown gang, and white gang. So there ain't no secrets no more. Right? Memphis, Tennessee, 13,400 gang members, active gang members. And y'all telling me that I gotta come together and ask for funds and donations. Now we already got the resources. Or do we not? All right, okay, so let's get to this. Now, the foundation of the gangs was the Panthers, from my understanding. That's what everybody always said. But, that's a conflicting, story. The history is, it's a little shaky. Because some people say, hey, that's the active members. They did this, they started. And then the other half says this. Anyway, we'll go to this. This is one brother's perspective I thought was very interesting on the foundation of it. Then we're going to get into the colors. Right? Stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. It's getting better. It's going to get better and better, right? Check this out. This is how we went from Panthers to gangbangers.
Bloods and Crips are descendants of the Black Panthers. These were community groups that were to do community policing. The terminology would be, hey, young blood. That was two young homies, little OGs, whatever that may have been. And cuz would be the familiarity of saying we're family, which was offsprings of the Panther Cubs. When you were a junior Panther, a young OG and a Panther, you was a Cub. It was like, oh, cuz, okay, that's little cuz. And then in Southern California, as that began to expound, it began gangs and it became territorial and became street stuff. But it was still in our mind, Youngblood it began to go to jive talk. You had the pimps, you had the Panthers. They'd be like, hey, Youngblood, we don't be mindful of it until you get around a different culture and you be like, oh shit.
Give me some word.
So that's always been what I was told too, right? Because so many members joined, I think people just assume that it was a fraction of the Panthers. And it may not have been. Might have been some people want to do their own thing and another name that they couldn't have done under the name of the Panthers. I always think about that. Now, colors. Why are we wearing so many colors, right? Let's get to the LGBTQ flag and chakra, right? The chakra chart. This is upside down, and I'll tell you about what the chakra chart is very shortly and what it means for you. How these colors can help you. See, the LGBTQ flag, there's no attack on them, right? This is not about that. It's all about colors and why they use these colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Now, if you look at this chakra chart that I have here, it's upside down. But that's all it is, the chakra chart upside down, right? And I'll tell you all what the 7 chakras are, the 7 colors, right? Right? Here it is. The crown chakra, the purple, top, elite the mind, right? I understand. The third eye chakra, right? I see, right? What is this? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. The throat chakra, right? Throat, I speak, right? I talk, right? The heart chakra. Heart chakras are always green. Keep that in mind. They use red, but green is the color for the heart. Keep that in mind, you all, right? Then you have the orange chakra, right? Right? I do. And the heart chakras I love. I'm sorry if I skip that. The solar plexus chakra is the orange chakra. I do, right? Right? The sacral chakra is I feel. That's and your sexual organs, right? The kidneys and all that, that's connected to that too, right? And the root chakra, I am. The red chakra, the lower chakra, right? Now, this is very, very deep. This is what you give individuals when they're asking them about colors, right? Colors. You gotta understand this before you can understand the colors. So these colors, right, are the exact same colors on this flag, except it's turned upside down, just like they've given you an understanding that's upside down. Because they already know what this means. The power to be, right? People that are in control of things. We're not gonna make this a conspiracy video, but it's just an understanding things that I see. Right? So, for a better understanding of the chakra colors, I have a video. In this video, we're gonna pause it briefly. I hope I don't get flagged for using this, but I'm telling you all, this is something you all need to see because y'all think y'all know everything about everything. And it's actually from a cartoon. A cartoon, y'all, right? Because they put all of these deep messages in cartoons and movies that you think mean nothing. Now, this is from a children's show, The Last Airbender. But it's showing you what the 7 chakras are and how they're going to use to heal yourself and make you face many things, many shortcomings in your life, right? It's all about the internal battle. We're not going to give you a color and tell you be a part of something that you don't even understand, something that was here before you were ever here, right? I'm going to give you something for you that you can give to your kids. They can give to their kids. They can use these colors colors to improve themselves. Check this out, y'all. If y'all don't watch nothing that I put out, I want y'all to watch this video. Check this out. How to cleanse your chakras, right? This is how to cleanse your chakras.
You said you could teach me to gain control of the avatar state. How?
You must gain balance within yourself before you can bring balance to the world.
You must gain balance from within yourself before you can bring balance to the world. It's deep, y'all. Listen.
And the first step to gaining balance begins with this. Drink up.
Ugh, it tastes like onion and banana juice.
Right? So you understand it. This is on Nickelodeon. This is crazy. It tastes like onions and banana juice. It's commonly used to help cleanse the chakras, right? This is true. They put it in a cartoon though, right? So he gave him a cleansing formula before we start the actual cleansing of your body and your mind. So intake this and then we'll begin.
That's because it is. Yum, yum. In order to master the avatar state, you must open all the chakras. And tell me everything you know about chakras.
What are chakras?
Oh, I see.
So we don't know what chakras are, right? Keep rocking with me, you'll find out.
I guess we'll start with the basics. The water flows through this creek much like the energy flows through your body. As you see, there are several pools where the water swirls around before flowing on. These pools are like our chakras.
So chakras are pools of spiraling energy in our bodies?
Exactly. If nothing else were around, this creek would flow pure and clear. However, life is messy and things tend to fall in the creek.
So it's showing you how to clear your mind, right? Water, right? You have to be as clean and smooth as water, right? But many things are coming in and affect our minds and makes us impure and have misunderstanding about what we need and our purpose, right? That's the water. So he's gonna show you how to cleanse that and keep that current flowing, which is you, which is your thoughts, which is your life.
And then what happens?
The creek can't flow?
Yes, but if we open the paths between the pools,
The energy flows.
there are 7 chakras that go up the body. Each pool of energy has a purpose and can be blocked by a specific kind.
So remember, this is a children's TV show, so the chakras and their concepts are simplified. However, in a broad sense, this is fairly accurate, and it is, though, it is. They said it's simple. I don't think it's that simple. I think it's pretty accurate, though. You'll get it. I mean, simple is always good. The KISS rule, keep it simple, stupid.
Kind of emotional muck. Be warned. Opening the chakras is an intense experience, and once you begin this process, you cannot stop until all 7 are open. Are you ready?
I'll do whatever it takes.
First, we will open the Earth chakra, located at the base of the spine.
So, right now we're at the Earth chakra, located at the base of the spine. That is the red chakra, the lowest one. Right? He's gonna tell you what it means and what you're going through in life, how it matches that. The color means something, bro. It all matters. It all makes sense very soon, you all.
It deals with survival and is blocked by fear.
So that's the fear chakra, right? It is blocked by fear. What do you fear?
What are you most afraid of? Let your fears become clear to you.
What are you afraid of? We all have fears that we have to face. And in my fears may be totally different from yours. I'm sure they are. This is the individual. Whatever you fear the most, we have to face it. You have to face it. Because everything that we're seeing lashing out on others is just the internal battle, like I always say. It's something that's going on internally with them. Has nothing to do with the individual that is being taken out on. The act is coming from within. We're just seeing a reflection of it. So first of all, So people that are wearing red, right? You'll see this in, black belts, right? Whatever degree you're in, they have the colors, right? Goes with the chakra chart, trust me. Everything goes with this. So when people wear certain colors, they're in a certain battle. That's why monks wear orange, because he'll get to that too, because of the chakra charts, right? All of these colors represent different battles from within. How to overcome them though. And then when you overcome each level of chakra, you elevate, right? You transcend to another dimension. And you find the God that is within you. That'll explain all of that too.
And your vision is not real. You are concerned for your survival, but you must surrender those fears. Let your fears flow down the creek.
Let your fears flow down the creek, right? This is meditation talk, y'all. Good for the soul. Trust me, we all need to hear this. Memphis needs this. The youth needs this. The elders need this. We all need this.
You have opened your earth chakra.
So by facing his fears, he opened his earth chakra, right? So that's one, the lowest level, right?
Next is the
Water chakra?
brilliant. Maybe one day you will be a guru too. This chakra deals with pleasure and is blocked by guilt.
See, this is the sexuality, right? Chakra, the water, the second chakra, I believe that's the orange chakra, right? Yeah, so this is I am here. No, I'm sorry. I feel, right? This deals with feelings and emotions, right? Understand that. Check this out.
Now, look at all the guilt which burdens you so. What do you blame yourself for?
Release all blame and guilt within you. That's what this color represents, right? The orange, right? Guilt. And this, if you're having malfunctions within your body, this is like stress factors too, right? You're having kidney problems, you're having sexual malfunctions and whatnot. Guilt is a part of that. This is why stress hormones. You got the science and you have the spirituality of it. The energy of it is both the same understanding to me. But if you understand what leads to what, you'll understand how to fix it and what you're going through spiritually inside of you. So this helps you overcome that without going to take medicine and going to ask a doctor like what's really wrong with me. You can have an understanding. I'm not against going to see the doctor or not, but we're having a better understanding of colors.
I ran away.
So we gotta release all guilt, right? So the current can flow. You have to face this. This is the second step.
I hurt all of those people.
Accept the reality that these things happened, but do not let them cloud and poison your energy. If you are to be a positive influence on the world, you need to forgive yourself.
Forgive yourself, right? Let go of all guilt, blame yourself, being down on yourself, whatever. You have to overcome that. And I'm talking to myself. This is a good video for me and for all.
Third is the fire chakra, located in the stomach.
My fire chakra would like to eat something other than onion banana juice.
This is for wisdom, the wisdom power, right? The yellow. I act, right? Check this out.
Good one. Moving on. This chakra deals with willpower and is blocked by shame.
So, this deals with willpower and is blocked by shame. Lack of shame. Check this out.
What are you ashamed of? What are your biggest disappointments?
Release all your letdowns and disappointments. Imagine if we did all of these things, bro. This is something we have to practice. This is something we have to practice. These are the colors. that we have to know and practice.
In yourself.
I'm never gonna firebend again. I can't.
You will never find balance if you deny this part of your life. You are the avatar.
Accept and love all aspects of who you are, even your mistakes. Understand that. It's a cartoon. It's way deeper than that. I know y'all love power and empire and all that crap, but it's all about, ain't no kill the message. Don't worry about it being a cartoon. Just get the message.
And therefore, you are a firebender.
Next is the green. Now we get into that heart. We get into the heart, right? Remember, green heart.
That chakra opened less like a flowing creek and more like a burping bison.
Tastes like onions and bananas, but strangely something else. Pickles?
The fourth chakra is located in the heart. It deals with love and is blocked by grief.
So this is how we, grieve our lost ones. We have to learn to let go of things and deal with things, right? Another internal battle. You see people lashing out because of grieving for whatever loss that they're dealing with.
Lay all your grief out in front of you. You have indeed felt a great loss. But love is a form of energy, and it swirls all around us. The air nomad's love for you has not left this world. It is still inside of your heart and is reborn in the form of new love.
Right, so nothing ever really dies. No one ever really dies. Right, that is what he's saying ultimately. Many things transform. So keep your head up, understand that no one has ever left you.
Let the pain flow away. Very good.
Right.
Can I have some onion banana juice, please?
Now he wants the formula, right? When you give them the knowledge, once they get enough of it, they start craving it. You're gonna be missing them all one day.
Fifth in the chain is the sound chakra, located in the throat. It deals with truth and is blocked by lies.
So this is people, the throat chakra, right? Deals with truth, speaking lies, the tongue.
The ones we tell ourselves.
The lies we tell ourselves, not to everybody else. You can lie to everybody else all you want to. When you start lying to yourself, that lies the bigger problem.
Why didn't you tell us you were the Avatar?
Because I never wanted
Release your denial and the lies you tell yourself.
to be.
You cannot lie about your own nature. You must accept that you are the Avatar. Very good, Aang. You have opened the chakra of truth.
Right?
The sixth pool of energy is the light chakra.
The light chakra, the final chakra, purple. Purple represents royalty, right? This is the final chapter, and you'll see what happens when you open all of your chakras, right? When you reach the highest step.
Located in the center of the forehead, it deals with insight and is blocked by illusion. The greatest illusion of this world is the illusion of separation. Things you think are separate and different are actually one and the same.
Like the Four Nations.
Yes, we are all one people, but we live as if divided.
You see that? You see that? The last conscious state is you understanding that all are you and you are all. We are all one. But once you divide, you can never reach this level if you still see division. If you don't see yourself in others, you can never transcend. It gets deep. Check this out.
We're all connected. Everything is connected.
Everyone.
That's
Right.
Even the separation of the four elements is an illusion.
Right. The four elements being separate is an illusion. They're nothing without each other. Understand that. One element makes another. The four elements, that's an illusion. Everything is one.
If you open your mind, you will see that all the elements are one, four parts of the same whole. Even metal is just a part of earth that has been purified and refined.
This is the last chakra, isn't it?
Yes. Once you open this chakra, you will be able to go in and out of the avatar state at will. And when you are in the avatar state, you will have complete control and awareness of all your actions.
Now, once you reach this final state, you'll be in complete control of your thoughts and your actions, and that's ultimately your life. That is you. But there are things that you have to do to achieve this, and we all battle with it, and he'll explain it.
Let's do this.
The thought chakra is located at the crown of the head. It deals with pure cosmic energy and is blocked by earthly attachment. Meditate on what attaches you to this world.
So he's saying the last final stage focuses on earthly attachments. And like I always say, we have to detach ourselves from everything in order to transcend. Understand that. Release all your earthly attachments. Let go of all you've grown to love, which doesn't make sense to some, which is the hardest thing to do, which is why it's the last level. But here's why.
Now, let all of those attachments go. Let them flow down the river, forgotten.
What? Why would I let go of Katara? I love her.
Why would I let go of someone I love?
Learn to let her go. Or you cannot let the pure cosmic energy flow in from the universe.
Why would I choose cosmic energy over Katara? How could it be a bad thing that I feel an attachment to her? 3 chakras ago, that was a good thing.
You must learn to let go.
I'm sorry,
There's a reason for it. You must learn to let go of all.
but I can't let go of Katara.
Many are unable to release this chakra. The last one, love, what are the things you are attached to, earthly possessions, people included. You have to let go.
And to master the avatar state, you must open all the chakras. Surrender yourself.
Okay, I'll try.
Now think of your attachments and let them go.
Now watch what happens when he finally lets go. Realize letting go does not mean it truly disappears.
Let the pure cosmic energy flow.
You are then able to connect to your perfect or higher self. This is being revealed in a cartoon, you all. Check this out. Now you know what that represents. The perfect, the higher self, the God from within. To transcend, you must let go, and these steps shall allow you to achieve that. Notice this pineal or pineal gland is glowing, however you want to say it. They understand this. A cartoon for kids. All right. Very revealing. Very revealing. So that's how the 7 chakras affect the life and how you transcend by using them. Colors. I think my colors were better than the colors we used to celebrate, if you ask me. All right, so we're gonna get to this. Yeah. The LGBTQ, speaking of colors, they had a colorful MPD car, a convertible car, police car, and a pink one for the LGBTQ community, right? And Judge O'Brien tweeted about it. My OG, my guy. Judge O'Brien said, you can't put religious nor cult symbols on public property. You can't put red, black, and green nor rebel symbols on, but you can do rainbow. Put a Christian cross or Islamic or Jewish symbol on one and see what happens. Because I want one with the Panthers on it. Can we get a Panthers police car with the Black Panthers on it for some black officers? Nah, they shut that down. So yeah. Colors. But they repping for the colors. In reverse. But yeah, and before on the last topic, speaking of Judge O'Brien had something to say about the foundations of gangs being the Panthers. He said that that's not the case from his understanding, and he was around during the times of when they were formed. He is old enough to speak on this time, so we're going to hear what the judge has to say. Check this out.
This is Judge Joe Brown, and we're listening to We All Be News. News-free Dixie for the 21st century. Yeah, see, Budgie Carter was a slosser. And a lot of the Black Panther Party in the LA area was slossers. The businessmen, another gang, made up a very large contingent of the US organization. Also a lot of Qs. And they didn't really have any fraternity members much to speak of in the Panther Party.
So you got the Qs, you got the Panthers, and you got the gang members, right? This is crazy. So there's everybody, all our little organizations for the most part. They were rocking at the same time, and I'm sure they had the same intent, but couldn't get on the same page for some reason. And I know the reasons.
Party. There was Shermont Banks, who was a college student that just said it was getting too crazy for him, and he withdrew. And there was that. They were infiltrated.
I hate the spook hunters, right? There's a lot of reason why.
Like I always say, they were infiltrated. If you do your research or do any reading on the history of these organizations, they started out with the right purpose for the neighborhoods, for our people, to protect them. And there were like race, and all kinds of things going on. These organizations were needed, and they're still needed to this day. But the purpose has changed, and that purpose has been lost. But we're still celebrating it because I think some part of us understands that it came from us, right? And we love ourselves, at least for the most part.
So black gangs were formed to protect the community from the spook hunters, people like that. The white gangs.
No.
Not true.
The black gangs, it was just death wish stupidity, and invariably, most of the boys had fathers they knew well in South Central LA. The ones that joined the gangs, they didn't.
Okay.
So Judge O'Brien is saying most of the gang members didn't know their fathers. I guess he's saying the ones that were in the Panthers, they came from there, they joined the Panthers. This is his account. He's just speaking on. I thought it was interesting because we had the other perspective from the younger brother. And Judge O'Brien is from California, has been all around, did all the time in Memphis as a judge. So he's seen a lot there. And I just thought that was the account. And when I did look up a few things about the foundation of gangs, right? I thought this was interesting too, right? According to some reports, and this is about Tukey and Raymond Washington, right? About the Crips and how they were found in Los Angeles. It says, according to some reports, Stanley Tukey Williams and Raymond Washington, both high schoolers in Los Angeles, founded the Crips in 1971 for protection from gang violence. But others claim that Washington, inspired by the Black Panthers, formed a political group in 1969 that evolved into a street gang. So like I said, it's always conflicting stories, and many of our organizations were infiltrated, and they still stand today, but after all that infiltration, like you would think, things aren't as solid as they once were. And that's what we're seeing. So right at this point, the best thing would be, the safest thing to do would be to build an individual, because organizations crumble, right? And organizations are only as strong as its weakest member. And if he can be infiltrated, if he can be broken, there's really no point in doing the organization. So I did open up the phone line. You all watch. Y'all can leave some comments or something, wherever platform you're watching it on. Hit the like, subscribe. Let me know what you think and what are the benefits of it. Because I can tell you the benefits of helping build the individual. And that's what I'm preaching, and that's what I'm teaching, and that's what I'm saying. And I will continue to say it because I'm against anything besides that. Right? Anything besides helping our people and helping the individuals that make up our people and our culture. And I stand on that no matter who's in front of me or around me, right? I'm still gonna be 10 toes on that. Understand that. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Hopefully you learned something. Rewind that part back about the 7 chakras and understand that whatever you're battling, and that could affect that section of your body, right? The hormones in your body. That area is targeted. So keep that in mind. And there's some healing in that. I'm going to do some more research because I'm trying to better myself as well, because this is all about Kaizen, Kaizen, perpetual improvement. Right? But hey, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with us. We are the mob, Memphis Overboard live. And I'll see y'all next week. Till then, we gone.